First things first, if your Instagram is not gaining you new clients every single week, building your business to 20K a month, brother, you're doing something massively wrong. I wasn't always the best at Instagram. I learned along the way after being stuck at $35 for a haircut, which a lot of you guys can relate to, being stuck at 5K a month, which a lot of barbers can relate to. You're failing at building an attractive, compelling Instagram. In 2024, I'm excited to take you through this presentation of the 2024 Barber Blueprint Acquisition Strategy. The whole point of this is to use your Instagram as a business card, to use it as a networking tool, to attract a partner, to attract clients, to attract period. A lot of you guys' Instagram profiles right now are not attractive, and we're going to solve that in this video. So step one, principle number one is 100 quality videos. The truth is, if you're probably 100 quality videos away from the next insane breakthrough in your life. And I got this concept from my YouTube coach, Captain Sinbad. He's a beast. And he says every 100 videos he makes that are quality create a massive breakthrough. And after implementing this program correctly, for those of you guys who know, who are inside the community, when you get your first 14 videos, your 30-day attack completed, your whole business has changed now. Your clients see you differently. You're bringing in new clients who value you because you offer a service that is luxury, that is premium priced, and that is VIP. So they see that brand and they're like, oh, this dude probably charges 100. That's what you want. And the algorithm is totally impartial. You could have 300 followers. We have a guy who has less than 1,000 followers that just got his first 10K view video today. We have a guy who has less than 500 followers. Diesel Cut It, Danon, who got 190,000 views on his video. And we have guys who are making $1,000 days from this blueprint. So the algorithm doesn't care if you have followers or not, because the algorithm is made up of humans. So you don't want to study analytics. You want to watch your video and just tell me when you get bored. That's your analytics. And if you start your first 30-day attack, let's say you started it this year, January 1st, that means by April, you should be a completely different barber. 100 videos is what would change your life if you post them correctly. And it all starts with quality and then quantity. And your outputs are derived from your inputs. So you need to focus every ounce of your focus on acquiring the ability to go viral and convert clients. You don't need a new strategy. You just need to not stop. Once you get the plan, the blueprint, now it's about applying it every single day until you see results. And the result will come if you continue doing in month 3 with the same enthusiasm that you had in month 1. So do you have the gusto to continue? Because for me, I've been posting content for years and I still enjoy it. I still love it. I'm the client acquisition king, and hopefully I can give you some of that so you can be the king as well. Now, my actions today see a payoff in 30 to 60 to 90 days. I started to reflect on my habits, my business results, and I realized that what I'm experiencing today actually came from last month. My habits 60 days ago. If I was sprinting for months and now I'm starting to see a ton of new clients, it's not because of what I did today. It's what I did 30, 60, 90 days ago. So if you're checking your booking link and you're like, yo, I'm not really seeing the 10 clients a day that I want, ask yourself, what did you do for the last 30 days? Were you applying a blueprint, or were you just throwing shit at the wall hoping it would stick? A lot of barbers have no idea how to go viral on Instagram, and it shows. We look at your profile and you're getting 20 likes per post. You don't know what you're doing. So you do 30 days of that. Where are you going to be 30 days from now? So everything that we're doing is a long game. And if you're not making what you want to make, just take the actions of the person who is for a long enough time with the correct character as your lowest standard. And that person will attain the outcome. And you adopt these traits. This is what I mean by being character-based. I'm character-based, not result-driven. I like the character of the guy who just shows up, who always commits to what he said he would do. Now, when it comes to studying your content, you need a social media information diet. And when you think about your content diet, if you have shit inputs, your outputs will be shit as well. Bro, I need you to only study the best content creators. I'm about to drop a gem on you. You only want to study the spikes. So if you go to a barber's page who's viral And you see sometimes he gets 40,000 views, but then some of them get 100,000 views, but then a very small percentage get 1 million. We only study the million. You heard that. Forget everything else. Study the best. That's your new content diet. Now, when you join, of course, if you've been in the program, you see that we have this all provided to you. All the spikes that we found across the internet. So you don't have to spend hours wasting time scrolling. But that's what I would recommend if you're on your own doing this, is only study Barber's content that performs the best. Because your inputs derive your outputs. They produce your outputs. And there's a ton of feedback I can give you guys on your videos that will help you get the feedback loop faster. But the main thing you need to know is that if you're not studying, you won't be able to create new ideas. Creativity comes from studying the best content creators, okay? And if you're not constantly learning new ways to create content, then your ideas will be limited to what you already know. Now, going viral to convert clients. I've gotten millions upon millions of views on my barber videos, on my videos, period, right? And the thing that helped me was the traffic being converted to a business. So Big Sean had a quote. He said, $1 million, million followers, ho. That's not the same. A lot of people can get views, but how many can make 20,000 a month? When I meet somebody in the elevator, they say, how you doing, man? What do you do? I said, oh, my name is Joel Thompson, coach. I was a 20K a month barber in Los Angeles, California. Now I moved out here to Miami to live my dream life, pursue my purpose, and help others do the same. That's my elevator pitch. I was a 20K a month barber. How many people in the world can say that? I don't know that many. At 23 years old, I moved to LA and dominated the barber game, made 20,000 a month, cut all the celebrities. Now I coach others on how to do the same. Boom. That's what I did. I don't know how many barbers convert at a high ticket. Most are struggling. And so what you need to be doing is find what's trending. And until you get your page booming, it's an uphill battle, right? Because if you don't have traffic to your page, you're selling to your old followers who already know about your offer, your haircut prices. I had tons of new clients. You guys think anybody from Ohio came with me to California? No, I had to build a new clientele. And you can usually get all your filming done that same day. And the goal here is to review each week your content and continue to improve. And on IG, I have save folders for self-cuts, carousels, split screens, showcases. I have every style of content saved in different folders. So when I go to create, I can use that inspiration. And of course, upon joining the community, I give you guys access to all this. So this is what changed my life. If you could just master one thing in 2024, it is content. Retiring from barbering, making 20K, 15K, 10K, 8K, raising your prices, more days off, time with the family, all came from content. And the system that truly changed my life was committing to posting every single day on the gram, on my story, and on my feed. So this is an audacious goal. You guys might have seen this image from the book Principles by Ray Dalio. He says that an audacious goal is a 5-step process. And I would tell any barber, if they're making 5K, they want to get to 20K in a month, you want to 4X your income. Bro, that's an audacious goal. Now, I'm working with people who have done that and who are doing that. And I did it myself. So I can transfer that confidence to you. That's the whole point of getting a coach. And when you're best known in your city through a viral problem solution based video that showcase that you give a feeling to your clients in order to make 20K, that's an audacious goal. But to accomplish this, you're just going to need feedback. That's all you're going to need. Constant action. This is what I call a feedback loop, right? You have a goal. All right, I want to go viral on Instagram and convert a new client this week. You face a problem. I don't really know how to do that. How do I create the video, the cover? How do I edit the cover using Facetune, Snapseed, CapCut, Airbrush, all these different editing apps? And then once I do make the video, I'm going to now diagnose and design a new plan because that one didn't perform well. So then tomorrow's video, how do I do it better? Boom. I share the video to the group. I get feedback on it. I improve it. And now I can post it. And after this process completes itself, I actually begin getting the result that I set out for. So until you evolve into the version of you that's capable of easily achieving this goal, you're going to need feedback. Now, my story of how I got to 6K a month, 28K a month, from 6K to 28K a month at $200 a haircut when I was at 60 before. See, if you're only focused on the views and the clients and the bank account, it is way too late. I want to be focused on the disciplines and the inputs that create the outputs in my bank account. So really it comes down to a laser-like focus on doing the things that matter. And I'm not hiding them in this video. You just need to post on your story in the correct way that builds your brand to look like you're VIP. So 3 posts on your story minimum. When I tell people that, they resort to just doing 1 a day. People will do they'll take the path of least resistance when presented the option. So it's like I got to tell you to post 10 times in your story so that you'll at least post 3. But all you need to do is post 3 on your story, showcases different styles of problem solutions that you do. If you're the best designs barber in your city, you post that. If you preserve density in the lineups better than any barber in your city, you post that. If you're the wave king, you do wave treatments, you post that. If you do shear work, then you post that. And in the caption, you say how you made the silhouette fit his head shape. Boom. Okay? And then you're going to do it on your feed every single day. And after 5 years of posting videos is when my business blew up. The first 4, I was broke eating peanut butter sandwiches. Guys, I would walk. It was a Chipotle at the barbershop 2 blocks away. So on my lunch break every day, I would hopefully get a couple haircuts in before lunch because the shop was not booming. And then I would walk to Chipotle and get a beans and rice burrito because I was vegan. Now I'm definitely not vegan, but at the time I was. And that was my diet. I was broke, is the whole point of me sharing this. So after the 5th year of posting, then I blew up my business. All those years before, I was laying it brick by brick, day by day. And then it blew up, okay? And everyone wants that result, but I only wanted the outputs. I was gonna record, post, and show up regardless. So as a result of that, I had a $7,000 a week business. Every day for 28 days, I made $1,000 in a day. As a barber putting hair on the floor, I figured out a formula how to make $20,000 a month effortlessly as a barber by promoting my service, attracting people who thought it was worth the price that I charged. The same way you do it at 40, I was just doing it at 200, but it's the same concept. Okay, so if I was a barber in 2024, this is what I would do. I would pull out my phone and I would record a showcase. I would record a consultation where I'm speaking to the client, and I would record a few clips of me chopping chunks of hair. Then I would put it all together into a split screen consultation video, and I would post at least 5 of those a week with a couple other posts in there every week of music video style haircut transformations or showcases or lifestyle gym posts, okay? And when done in excellence, these will inevitably make you worth hitting record months. Notice I said make you worth it. I don't care if you get the result yet. Right now, we just need to make you worth it. So a lot of you guys feel like you're not worth this goal. If I told you right now that I'm going to help you make 20K this month, you wouldn't even believe it was possible. So we have to work on your self-belief. And how do we work on your self-belief? By putting in the work on a blueprint that you know works for others. Okay? And if you're not delusional to think that someone else can do something that you can't, well then great. We're going to build your self-belief. And now your ceiling is removed. You take the top off. I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. Bro, I can't do this without y'all. So that's what we want to do is, there's a universal law of cause and effect. We want to apply that law. We want to say, okay, I put in what I get out. I think NLE Choppa said, I put the most in, get the most out. That's what I did to the marketplace in LA, put the most in it. And I did COVID better than anybody did it. I put the most in during that time, and I got the most out. So if you're not making what you want, just start taking the actions of the person who is for a long time, and envision the character lowest standard and adopt that as your lowest standard. This is how I surpassed every barber who was result driven, because they all fell off. A lot of you guys fall off because you're conditional. I love the process unconditionally. I'll show up regardless. You guys are conditional. You don't even know what it's like to love unconditionally. Now, lastly, bro, you need a mentor. You need a community. Right now, we have a baller-ass community of about 28 people who are all pushing to 20K a month. And whether you pay for a community like this, get access to the habit tracking, get access to all the training, right? It's a course, it's the community, it's even in-person events, and it's the live calls with the community, and it's one-on-one calls with me. I just did 2 one-on-one calls for an hour apiece. Now I'm making this for you because I'm fired up, because they're both getting results. Every person I work with gets results because I lived it. So I can transfer it. It's not a theory, right? So I don't have just a community where you get access to me, but it's literally a community of all these people that are joining, that are pushing towards this same goal. And not only the coaching calls, the course. If you're someone who's looking to take your business to the next level, of course, send me a DM. I'm not going to just let anybody in here. I need to work with people who are fully committed. And usually that means they're not worried about saving their money. They want to spend money to get a blueprint so they're not wasting their life, right? Guaranteed results. And if you hit me up on IG, we'll chat. We'll see if you're a good fit. Right now, the price is the lowest it'll ever be. And I get my entire life, because so many people are getting results. I've worked with about 50 people now. Everybody's had price raises. Everybody's had viral videos. Everybody's had new clientele. Everybody's seeing new followers. Everybody's seeing their life improve, because this is not a business course. This is a life transformation program. And I'm stoked to work with you guys. You guys are literally the reason why I do this. If it was about me, I would have stopped a long time ago. And that's my goal, is to help you guys to do the same, to retire from barbering, to get ripped, rich, and retired. If you guys do have questions, send me a message on Instagram. Check out the story highlights. There's a ton of new students posting wins every single week. Like I said, I wasn't good at this in the beginning, posting on Instagram, gaining new clients. You guys can see if you scroll down, the come up has been documented, right? Do not hate on what you gave up on. Don't give up. You can see this thing through and be the 10K, 15K, 20K, $28,000 barber. Why? Because I did it. And I want to see you guys do the same. Make sure you guys send me a message on Instagram and apply all these concepts. This is really a high level view of the mindset of a 20K a month barber. I got so much more to share with you. Download those 5 apps. Obviously, I'll help you learn how to use them. But this is the content strategy of a 20K a month barber in 2024. I'll see you guys on a DM with me, and hopefully on the phone call that we jump on. Have a great day.